Let's go ahead and check in with meteorologist Chris Mulcahy. He is in studio right now. Chris, thanks for joining us on a Monday.
Of course.
At least we're off to a nice sunny start.
Yeah, how did everyone love yesterday, though?
It was good.
Yeah.
I was out and about.
Okay,
yesterday.
first off, I'm not calling you out, but just good?
It was,
just good?
No, it was fantastic.
Okay, I was going to say, like, today's good.
Today's good.
But
Yeah.
yesterday was 79
you know what?
degrees.
Yeah, I had
with
coffee on
sunshine.
the patio,
Mm-hmm.
took out the umbrella, windows down, all the things that you needed to do to take advantage of a gorgeous day.
All right, good.
So yeah, it was great.
So yeah, sorry
My
for
apologies.
attacking
I stand
you, but
corrected.
all of a sudden you're just like, how dare you call yesterday just good? No, it's seriously was a sensational day. It was on the windier side, but whenever you have days like that, that pretty much is almost near record-breaking highs. Yesterday we had a high of 79. Today we're going to see a big difference by about 10 to 15 degrees. But we're also getting a little bit close to where we should be for this time of the season. But here's how it looks outside. It's gorgeous wherever you go. Across our Mrs. Sparky Carolina Camera Network, you have all these Carolina blues that are out and about with us. That's what you like to see. But I do want to mention something, and chime in if anyone in this room is feeling it, maybe not. My hands are a little bit drier today. The skin is a little bit, you are feeling it?
Totally.
Okay. Well, that is all because of these very dry dew points. So that I'm not a big lotion person. Maybe not everyone does it, but I feel like today I need to, because you can feel it in your hands. Also, sometimes the corner of the lips, maybe chapped lips. Everything is now trending to be because of this drier forecast, where every time you have a dew point below 30, it's dry. When it's closer to 20, it's very dry, and that leads to more zaps and claps. And the zaps I'm talking about is that little zzz that you get on the doorknob, some extra staticky cling. Very typical during the winter months, but then oftentimes you can have that excessive drier air. And whenever relative humidity is below 30%, it is a fire danger. And as you're seeing now for the update for the 9 o'clock hour, look at all these values over here. This is crazy. 54%, 29%, 33%. We typically have the driest part of the day during the middle of the afternoon, that these aren't too unusual. And the ideal relative humidity is around, really honestly, 50 to 60%. We're nowhere near that. So it's actually uncomfortably dry today and the next. That's my only problem. And I have this handy dandy chart that I make here. This is automatic data that's really just showing the average dew point during the afternoon. And it looks like it could be closer to 20 degrees for this afternoon. That is below that 30-degree point and puts us into that claddicky sting, dry air, chapped lips, static hair type of zone. Once you get to the middle blue bar that you're seeing there, and that's where we're going to be most of the week, you don't have to worry about any of that stuff. So just letting you know, we have a couple of winter problems for today and for tomorrow. So that fire risk is definitely going to be brailing with some wind gusts about 20 miles per hour. Relatively low humidity value, less than 25%. That's why you're seeing these maps. These are put out by NC State from their climate office. That has a very high local fire danger, not just for today, and you didn't see anything change here, but that's also for tomorrow as well. Same map, and it's back down to a moderate level by your Wednesday, where Wednesday things are trending much better. Check it out over the next 36 hours. It's not really a lot to point out. We just have a high pressure system that moves through, and then eventually you're going to have this L and this warm front that pushes in a little bit closer. That warm front is going to shift the winds and allow us for a big time warm up. As far as our rain chances go, the best chance I have for you is late Friday into Saturday morning, and then another shot on Sunday. But realistically, I think it's Friday night and Saturday, the only days that are really isolating themselves from the rest for a better chance for rain. So how that looks like for the long term is we will have a chance for rain, I would say, heading into Wednesday morning for the mountains alone. The rest of us are just fine. At most, maybe have a sprinkle Tuesday night. But it looks like the best chance, as you can see, that bands of showers quickly push through, is going to be Friday into Saturday, and then again the following Thursday. So it is still a ways out. Back to today, 72 and 79 is where we were over the weekend. So 66 degrees seems like kind of a harsh difference, but it wastes no time getting right back into the 70s. We're back to 76 on Wednesday, 70 75 on Thursday. As of right now, I have made Wednesday my pick of the week because it looks to be the warmest. Nice mix of cloud and sunshine, so certainly more clouds than what we have today, but a nice little trend. So our Jerry Hunt Supercenter 7-day forecast shows that upward climb back to 76, 75, 74, and 73. So we have 4 straight days in the 70s. What's really unique about this is if you look at our average high and our low, it's 62 and 39 for this time of year. Tomorrow morning, we're down to 39. Then outside of that, we have anywhere from 50 to 58, 54, 54. So that is going to be a set of warmer mornings, so you don't need the heavier coat, and some warmer highs. So we're talking about a nice little string of shorts days if this is your temperature range. For me, truly, I can wear shorts if it's sunny and in the 50s. But some of those that grew up here, you think that I'm crazy saying something like that. And then beyond that, I think we'll be in the 60s heading into next week. But really not a lot to report in the weather world, which is always great news. Just a little relatively dry over the next couple of days.
And we appreciate that. Nice work week ahead. All right,
Heck
hopefully
yeah.
that continues into Thanksgiving week as well.
Yeah, getting closer
Maybe
to
too far.
Thanksgiving. What is the date for Thanksgiving, by the way?
27th. I mean, it's 10 days. 27th, right?
27th? Okay.
Yeah.
Because our 10-day forecast brings you up to the 26th. So we can bring that up. The 26th is 63 degrees. So as of right now, it looks like we're back to the lower 60s.
That's still good.
Likely, which, by the way, is where we should be.
Oh.
Because by the time you get to Thanksgiving, I think we average a high of 59 degrees.
Oh,
So,
all right.
so yeah, that's a little bit more on brand. That's why whenever you have a run of the 70s, yet again, this is a
gotta-
nice little treat. Enjoy it.
Got to do it.